Alright mate, yeah. For me it's not a better setup than City. I liked City, but let's look at this anyway. Let's have a look here. Pretty bad day yesterday, you know, in the short term. You see the rejection, but this is okay. It's still consolidating, you know, above the moving averages. Of course, you know, in bear markets, it can be a rejection point. You can see here, you know, even here, I suppose, all through here. So, is this the breakout time? Is this the moment of truth? The other coins, coins were going very well. Like I like this. I've made videos on this. If you searched in the chat, you know, I've made videos on AMC, and this is a very, very nice pattern. There's nothing wrong with this. I like the consolidation. From memory, it was down 90% as well. Let's look here. So you can see there it was down 90% exactly. Nice falling wedge. Other football tokens have kind of broken out. It has this. I like this test pump right here. So there's nice elements to this. There is good elements to it. Let's look at. We'll go on a monthly because there's 7 days left. You can see it is. It's creating an inside bar on this monthly candle at this point. So it's unlikely to moon through this inside bar at this point. It looks to me like it's creating this inside bar. So it's really going to be a matter on a next month. Can we get continuation on up to the top of this candle, or is it going to roll over or whatever? But I don't know. I just don't see too much movement until a new month on this. There could be a little bit of upside, you know, pushing and trying to close above this moving average, the monthly moving average. You can see it's acting as resistance at this point. But I think most of the move is done for this month, right? A very nice move on the 2 week as well. We pushed higher. Of course, we do know that these coins had a nice move. Now these, it is interesting. Like, part of me feels though that it would be better for it to consolidate here and then try and move higher. It's already had 4 2-week candles, 4 green 2-week candles in a row, and often when you get 4 green 2-week candles in a row, it might need to settle down a little bit. It may need a bit of a dip, or at least some sort of consolidation or whatever. So I'm definitely not hating on this. It's an interesting pattern. It looks fairly good, but I am, you know, slightly concerned. You can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 green candle, 8 green weekly candles in a row. The last time it done that was here probably. There's 3 4 5 6 7 or 8 there anyway, but you can see it was close to the top and then we rolled over again. It's difficult now. This is a difficult pattern because it's already moved up so much into a resistance point. Like if I just draw this line kind of right along in here, you could even draw it right there, so you can see touch here, all through here. We did break it out, we failed again, we retested here, retested, and now we're coming back up into it. So it is into that important level. I do think the football tokens are going higher. City getting the pullback that I wanted. You know, it was nice to see it move up there, but yesterday it's starting to pull back. That's okay, I don't mind. For me it looks fine. I'm quite happy for this to dip back. You know, my position is not huge or anything. I'm very, very well prepared to be buying lower here and hoping at this point that the white 100 can hold as long as there's no market crashes. My thought process was that we were also coming into the merge. Maybe this could drop, and as we come into the merge, maybe the entire market is going to be hot into the merge. That would be an ideal situation for me. Of course, these have been hot when the market has been bearish, so it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. Bar here is also very similar to ACM in the fact that it's got above the red 200 moving average. Now, back in the bear market in 2019, if you remember when ADA put on a bottom, when it got up here, that was a sell time, and it actually consolidated and eventually over time rolled back down to here and then bottomed out before moving into a bull market. But getting above the red 200 moving average was a sell signal. Now, is bar and let's look at this. ADA just quickly. You can see right here, it's already circled actually on my chart. Look at this. So when we first bottomed out, very similar to what Bar done, created this bottom, pushed up, went sideways, and then pushed higher again into above the red 200 moving average. That ended up being distribution that ended up rolling back down, as you can see, right down to take out the lows eventually, and even came back down to here, very close to double bottom, right? So a beautiful time to be accumulating down here. But importantly, the first move above the red 200 was a sell sign. You can see Bar here, it's almost had an identical bottom to ADA in the fact that we put in this bottom, we pushed up, we went sideways, and then we pushed up into the red 200. Now if this does the same as ADA, well, I mean, we need to be prepared that this could roll over again. That brings me back to ACM. Well, I mean, you know, if this fails to get traction and we consolidate here for a period of time, maybe we have to be prepared that that is distribution and we could also roll over. If that happens, you know, maybe City doesn't get the traction that we want. So we definitely need to keep a close eye on the market. The stock market is now rejected, but we are coming into the merge. It's going to be very interesting to see how the market plays out coming into that.